That rule orders the agency to deny licenses to shelters housing unaccompanied migrant children for the feds.
Contact 5 investigator Katie Lagrone was first to break this story last fall, and she shares what happened today.
I would encourage the department to step back from this.
During an audio-only public hearing over Zoom, staff from the Department of Children and Families heard the opposition.
I urge the department to withdraw the proposed rule
Over and over again.
We believe that all children are human beings.
We hope that this does not get pushed through.
To a proposed new rule that lets the state's child welfare agency permanently stop issuing licenses to federally funded shelters that house migrant children who arrive here without their parents, unless the federal government enters into agreements with the state to share more details about who it's sending here. The state maintains the rule is meant to prioritize Florida children.
I have yet to hear a rational and legal constitutional reason why they claim unaccompanied children who are there and who are supported through federal funds are in some way taking away from U.S. citizen children in Florida.
During the 2-hour-long hearing, more than a dozen shelter providers, immigrant advocates, and faith-based leaders questioned the state's legal footing for the unprecedented rule, calling it vague, irrational, ill-defined, even stumping the agency over who it defines as Florida children.
Do you mean people that were born in Florida or only United States citizens?
If there's a need for additional clarification after the meeting, I think we would need to do that.
The opposition follows months of rising tensions over the governor's latest efforts to crack down on illegal immigration into the state. In the fall, we were first to discover how an executive order he signed targeted the more than dozen shelters here, contracted by the federal government to provide temporary care to unaccompanied kids once they enter the state, but before they're reunited with family or vetted sponsors here.
I would hate to work for the Department of Children and Families in the role of trying to defend this proposal.
Pastor Joel Tooley works with immigrants and led the charge behind this letter, signed by hundreds of faith-based Florida leaders. It urged the governor and DCF to back off of children and shelters, many of them faith-based. He voiced those same concerns during Thursday's hearing.
This rule actually imposes a distinction that infringes on the religious liberties.
It does feel like there is a target on our back, forcing us to choose. Are we willing to give up advocating for vulnerable children who are in the care of our communities because of political posturing? And there is no decision there. There's no middle there. Our hope is that it would actually just, the department would decide that they don't have the bandwidth to push this forward.
The public has until March 2nd to share their thoughts on this proposed rule with DCF. Meantime, the federal government, which has a legal obligation to care for these kids, is exploring their options. Among them, having these shelters care for these kids without a license, but that opens up a number of safety and legal challenges.